Good morning. Once you find out how easy it is to boil your own peanuts, you'll never rely on the roadside stands again. In the old days, we cooked peanuts for 7 or 8 hours. Now we have a pressure cooker and instant pots. It only takes a couple of hours to get them ready for a delicious breakfast, snack. That's the way you roll it out of the shell. So good.
All I have not provided.
Not only is it easy to cook boiled peanuts, but it's also easy to grow them. Be sure you check out my video about that. And be sure you like and subscribe. I'm going to show you how to cook your peanuts in a stainless steel pressure cooker on top of the stove. If you have an instant pot, just add about 10% of the total time under pressure, and you'll get the same results as I do. I left the wheelbarrow underneath some shade trees for a whole day. I'm kind of surprised the squirrels didn't discover them. I forgot to put a pinwheel in with them. Pinwheels do scare the squirrels away. But anyway, no one got them. And now that I've picked them off, I realized because of the size, these are the jumbo peanuts. They're not the Spanish peanuts, and they make great boiled peanuts. I haven't made peanut butter out of the jumbos, so I don't know how they would do with peanut butter. The peanuts that I have saved back here, most of those came from a very prolific plant, so I'm keeping those for seed. So as you see, I got 2 quarts of peanuts from just those few bushes, and I'm going to put them in my pressure cooker here, and I'm going to add that much water to completely submerge them. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Now, the salt, I do not measure, but it takes a lot of salt. That salt's got to permeate the shell and then flavor the peanuts that are inside. Now, when I was a little girl, we didn't have jumbo peanuts. We had the little peanuts, and I remember Mom giving me a napkin full of the little boiled peanuts, and I enjoyed sucking the salt off the shells just as much as I did eating the peanuts. They actually are quite a comfort food for me. So this is an all stainless steel pressure cooker, and when I put this one on 2, that means 10 pounds of pressure, and this is just to lock the seal. And I will be cooking this under pressure for probably about an hour and a half, and then I'm going to test it, and then I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so it cooked for an hour and a half, and I let the pressure come down naturally. I just had other chores I was doing this morning, so I didn't need to get to it right away. But you could do it what's called a quick release. That is putting the whole thing under some cold running water, and when you hear the pressure release, then it's ready to open. So at an hour and a half, I'll tell you right now, it's not ready. They're still hard, and let's see. Actually, they're pretty close to being done. So the shells are still a little bit hard. So I'm going to add, probably a couple of cups of water. I'm going to add more salt, and I'll put it on again for about 30 minutes. The same is true with Instant Pots. Just seal them up, bring them back up to pressure, and cook them for a little bit longer. So I'm going to add about 2 more cups of water to that. I'm going to add probably about 1/4 of a cup of salt and put it back under pressure for another 30 minutes. Keeping a garden journal is one of the best things you can do for your garden. If you're like me, you forget what you did from year to year. Here's how you can get one, and it's very budget friendly. Okay, it's been another 30 minutes under pressure. So that means the steam coming out here. If you have a pressure cooker that has a jiggler, it's how long it's been jiggling. And I recommend 10 pounds. So still a bit hot. Perfect. Not perfect, then good. So for about 2 quarts of peanuts, it takes about 1/3 of a cup of salt. It is a lot of salt, but it's up to you how much salt you put in your peanuts. I think the ones that I ate when I was a little girl had even more salt, but this was good enough for me. So good. I also have a video that teaches you how to make your own homemade peanut butter the easy way. And it's like no other peanut butter you've ever had. It's so good. So be sure you like and subscribe and take the time to cruise through all those playlists. I teach you how to have an organic garden on a budget. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time.